Hello everybody, this is Stan and welcome back to Boston Treasure Hunters. What I have here is, of course, another bag of Royal Coins. This time capsule thing that's in the bag is from the Royal Mint. I know nothing about this, haven't even researched it. Just picked this up from my local LCS, which just happens to be Stacks and Bowers in Boston. That's right. They gave me a call, said they had some Royal Coins. Looks like multiple bags in here. Didn't pay a whole lot for them. So, they actually have inventory coming up, so they wanted to get rid of this stuff. They gave it to me at a reasonable price. I got it, and he told me there were some goodies in here. I haven't opened any of this up yet, so we're going to have to take a look. I'm going to dump these out in just a second and show you what we have. Of course, going to be looking for any really old coins. Of course, silver, gold, if we're really fortunate. And find out what this time capsule here is about. I'm really curious about this. So let me go ahead and open this up, and I'll be right back. Okay, but I got the coins dumped out, and I got this sitting right here. We'll take a look at that in a second. There's a plastic capsule. I'm assuming that it goes here. And, of course, I couldn't help but notice this big coin right here. I don't know if it fits in that hole or not. Let's take a look-see here. It looks like it does, so, okay, that must go with that. It's Royal Mint, and there we go. I'm assuming that's what that goes. It's a 5-pound coin. I don't know if it's silver or not. Haven't even looked it up. But this thing here, other than what it is actually very light, so I don't think there's anything in here. So I'll open that up in a second and show you. Just taking a quick glance over at the coins. Seeing a lot of Canadian. Definitely a lot of Canadian, a lot of European coins, which I like. Nothing too old yet. Haven't had anything jump out at me as far as silver. What I'm going to do is sort these just a bit and show you what we have. This is what I have left still to sort. These are some Mexican coins. These are all from England, Canada. So as you can see, primarily this was a British and Canadian coin collection, I'm assuming. And we do have a couple of euros over here I pulled out. There's still more in the pile to pull out. I was just kind of pulling them out here and there. But some of the interesting finds I have so far that I noticed. One is, I don't know what the heck this is. It is a penny. It's actually made out of, I don't know if it's copper or what, but I don't know what the heck happened to this. Yeah, just kind of an interesting oddball find. But we do have this right here. It's a 1921 Canadian small cent, which if I'm not mistaken, that's either the first or second year. I think that's the first year for the Canadian small cent, which I thought was really interesting. It's not really rare or valuable, but it is in nice condition. Most likely will upgrade the one that I have in my collection. But then I have this one over here, which I know is a second year Canadian 1 cent piece altogether. It's Queen Victoria, 1859. And the reason why I know this is the 1858 is extremely hard to find. Very, very hard to find. I don't think many of them were minted, excuse me. I don't know the exact total. But I thought those were really interesting finds as I was pulling out all of the Canadian coins. I happened to see those. And I did see a lot of other Victoria, KG5, KG6s, young heads, things like that. Did see quite a few 68s, did test a couple with the magnet. None of them came up as being silver, but I will go through all these and check for silver as well as these. With this here is I already have some Mexican right there and some euros. I'm going to go ahead and sort those next, so I'll be right back. Okay, so I've gone through everything all over again. There actually wasn't too many euros in there. I did find one more Canadian and a couple more coins from England in case you saw them last time. I hope I finally got them all, but you never know. With Royal Coins, occasionally you miss one or two, it happens. So that's what we have left still. I did find this, however. When I looked at it, I saw the date, and I wasn't sure if this was going to be anything interesting or not. Let's see if this will clear up just a bit. Here we go. It's a 2.5 escados from Portugal. And if I can get it just right, you'll be able to see the date, hopefully. And there we go, 1942. And I looked at it, and it just looked kind of interesting, so I put it to the side, and I used Coinoscope, and after about, 20 or 30 different pictures being taken, it finally found out what it was. It's actually 0.65 silver, so we found silver so far, so that's pretty cool. Again, I haven't looked through all of the Canadian coins yet, so there might be silver in there. I only kind of spot checked them. Did see a lot of Italian in here that I might pull out, and some Nordic countries. These ones I'm not going to worry about too much right now. I'm going to go ahead and sort these ones here to get them out of the way, as these are the most common. There was another couple Mexican coins as well that I put up there. But other than that, other than the silver that we have right there, that's it right now. So I'll be back with another update in just a few moments. Okay, I've gone ahead and split up all of the Canadians by denomination. As you can see, we have the cents up here. These are the large cents. And I was right, the 1859 is the second year. And then we had a 1918 and 1919. I know I don't need either one of those for my collection. They may upgrade. Down here, these are going to be 90s, and then 80s, 70s, 60s, 50s, 40s, 30s, and 20s. And the 1921 was the second year for the small cent as well, not the first year. They started in 1920. So, great assortment of coins here for Canadian pennies. Lots of KG 5s, 6s, young heads, great. Then down here we have the nickels. And again, right here we have 90s, 80s, 70s, 60s, 50s, 40s. I think it actually went 40s and then 30s. Let me take a closer look here, because those were the 45s and then a couple in the 30s. I don't know if I need any of those. I didn't check my albums yet, but I'll let you know in just a second. Down here we have the dimes, which was 90s, 80s, 70s, and 60s. There were 3 1968s. And the funny thing about these here, which I found rather shocking when I looked at them, is none of them, well, that one does, had any marks on them. Any heavily marks like you normally see. So I started thinking, maybe I have silver. Not the case. None of them are silver. I already checked with the magnet. Down here with the quarters, again, we have 90s, 80s, 70s, and 269s, 268s. Again, no marks on the faces, really. But, again, also not silver. I did check with the magnet. What I'm going to do now is quickly go through all these coins from England, and I'll be right back. Okay, so we're back with all of the British coinage, starting off with 50 pence, 20 pence, 10 pence / 2 shillings, which is actually the same denomination and circulated at the same time. Something I just learned just recently here. And we got 5 pence, 3 pence. Then we have 2 pence, and it's 1 penny, 1 penny, half penny, half penny, and 1 farthing, which is 1/4 of a penny. I've been doing a little bit of research on the British coinage, as it never really made sense to me, as there's so many different types of coins. So I'm trying to understand it a lot better. I did look through all these here. Some of the dates that we have. One of the 1 pennies right here, that is in 1877. That is the oldest one that we have. In the half penny, there is a 1916. The farthing is actually 1926. And one of the 2 shillings is in 1951. Everything else is more modern, except for the 2 3 pences, which are right here. Those are both 1942 and 43. Additionally, I did find 2 Canadians in here as well. Big shocker. 1 cent, 1896 in great condition. Going to match that up to my collection. And then just a 1960, I think that's a 1960 nickel. And that's it. So not a whole lot here with this. This was a lot of fun sorting these and figuring them out, because I was wondering why the 2 shilling was the same size as the 10 pence. Well, they're the same denomination. That's why. So there, if you ever need to know, now you need to know. What I'm going to do now is sort through the rest of the coins that are buried right over here, and just kind of pull out 1 or 2 from each country and show you what we have. I'm not going to do this deep of a breakdown like I did with the Canadians and the British, because I don't think I'm going to find this many of any one country. So with that, I'll be right back. Okay, so here are the rest of the coins. Not everything got sorted. I will tell you already, I did not find any silver yet. I don't think I'm going to. I did check out a majority of the dates on these here, as well as the countries, and nothing was within the range, unfortunately. But over in the top left is the Mexican coins. The next going downward, going from top to bottom, is a bunch of stack of euros. I did not separate them for whatever reason. Then we have Austria, and if the lighting would change right there, we have Italy, followed by France. Then coming up over here, we have a bunch of Nordic countries. I just piled them all together in order to save space and time for the video. Then we got a small stack from Hungary, followed by Greece and Spain. Over here, we have a couple of nice older coins from Australia dating back to the 20s, 30s. Then here we have Ireland, followed by Denmark, and East Caribbean states, which I love finding these coins. I don't know why. I think they're just wonderful. The last pile there is Czechoslovakia. Up over here, we have a few from Germany, a few from India, the Bahamas, and Bermuda. The rest of these down here, they're all like one or two for a country, and just didn't feel like getting them all together. Like right there, looks like there's one there, maybe from Hong Kong. But yeah, there are definitely more here that I could have done a little better job sorting, but honestly, it has taken a while just to get to this point here. This was a lot of fun, a lot of work, and Coinoscope definitely comes in handy, as well as using internet search engines to find these coins and what they're made out of, mintages, just a lot of fun. If you're into world coins, I hope you enjoy this video. If you're not, I still hope you enjoy this video. Please like, subscribe, and give it a thumbs up. That's all I got for this World Coin Wednesday video. Until next time, happy hunting.